Actually, what started in paragliding is right from childhood. I always wanted to fly as a small kid. When I was 9, me and my brother, both of us, we built a hang glider, 9 or 10 years old. And we jumped off the 2-story roof, and I was the one who was jumping off. And of course, it's kids building hang glider. We used our mother's bed sheets, and everything snapped, and I had a really bad fall. And I could have actually broken my back that day. That's back in when I was 10 years old. Okay, I was so mad about aviation. There was a flying club right next door to where I was living, and the chief flying instructor was actually my uncle. So I used to go in the morning to clean the aircrafts and take them out. And then he used to take me up, and that's how my first run into flying and learning how to fly and all of that. And it just so happened I was coming to Africa, South Africa, and I looked up to him and I talked to him also on the phone. And I said, okay, I am coming here, I'm going to learn how to fly.
I was still an assistant instructor traveling the world. I came across an instructor in America flying disabilities with the chair, and I listened to their stories, and that kind of got me into changing lives. So I came back to South Africa and I noticed that we didn't have the facilities here. The equipment is available around the world, but we didn't have the equipment here in South Africa. So it just made sense. It just made sense to bring in a wheelchair. It's made for the specific purpose. So import the chair and start flying our local disabilities. We have a lot of seen and unseen disabilities in this country. And it's always a fact of you're excluded. You can't do this, you can't do that. And for me, it's about inclusion. Including everybody into this wonderful gift of flight. And just like AJ mentioned, it's been a dream for him for a long time. So we're making dreams a reality. That is where the passion comes from.
So of course, for me, I have some big goals and big dreams and aspirations. So first of all, the goal right now is get my license sorted out, learn how to fly properly, proficiently, and get all the techniques, everything sorted out. But once that is done, I want to fly more. But at the same time, I have in my mind put a few goals for myself. One of the things is to fly off Kilimanjaro, for example. Another thing, I want to fly in the Alps. These are all, there are a bunch of things which I want to do, but on the immediate horizon is something to do in Africa, in Kilimanjaro. I can tell you one of the best moments I had was doing a couple of top landings in Sedge. It was beyond me. When I landed the first time on Sedge, did a top landing. And of course, the second thing, we ran into some trouble, some hurdles with the chair landing, doing some bush landing, some tree landing. Yeah? But I also proved that actually the chair itself is built very well, and I didn't even have a single scratch. Although I went down the tree, but I didn't even have a single scratch. So it was all very good. It was a good experience for me and a good learning thing as well.